Vegas, Nevada, as Premier Boxing Champions presents the PBC pay-per-view on Prime, featured attraction of the evening, brought to you by MP Promotions, along with TGB Promotions, and sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. And also brought to you by Universal Pictures, Nobody 2, only in theaters August 15th. This bout is sanctioned by the WBC President Mauricio Suleiman, along with the Nevada State Athletic Commission. The chairman is Dallas Hahn, Executive Director Jeff Mullen. Our three judges scoring the bout from ringside: from Nevada, Tim Cheatham; from New York, Max DeLuca; and from New Jersey, Steve Weisfeld. And introducing our third man to the ring, the referee will be giving instructions. After the introductions, we have Thomas Taylor. All right, fans, here we go with the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing with the WBC Welterweight Championship of the World. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's prime time! Introducing to you first, the challenger fighting out of the blue corner, trained by Hall of Fame trainer Freddie Roach. Entering the ring wearing black trunks with orange trim, the distinguished former senator hailing from and representing the Sarangani province in the Philippines. He weighed in at 146.8 pounds, recently inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame, and having defeated 8 current Hall of Famers, he holds a professional record of 62 wins, 8 losses and 2 draws, with 39 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, he is making his return to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome boxing's pride of the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats of the sport. Here is the renowned 12-time 8-division champion of the world, introducing the one and only Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao! And his opponent across the ring in the red corner, guided under the tutelage of renowned trainer Bob Santos, wearing blue trunks with cheetah print, hailing from and representing his beautiful hometown of San Antonio, Texas. He weighed in at 146.2 pounds. With a record of 29 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw, he has 18 of his wins coming by way of knockout. Having captured a world title at 140 and 147 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, here is the accomplished 2-division world champion, the current reigning and defending WBC welterweight champion of the world, introducing El Azteca, Mario Once again, here's our referee in charge. Now to give instructions, Thomas Taylor.
Okay, gentlemen, everything on the orange up is going to be good. Bottom of the white letters up is good. You got my instructions in the back, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times and listen to my commands. Touch them up. Back to your corner, gentlemen.
Sometimes words aren't necessary. The crowd will tell you what this moment is all about as they await the first bell for Manny Pacquiao's return against Mario Barrios. We get vintage Manny Pacquiao or old Manny Pacquiao, and the difference is huge.
Well, either way, this crowd has received Pac-Man's return in a big way, as you'd expect. You wonder what effect that will have on the judges, because anytime Pacquiao comes close to landing, you'll hear from the strong crowd in this arena.
And you even heard me as well when he landed on the arms of Barrios, but yeah, I said, Because, yes, these first 2-3 rounds, we're going to see if the timing is still there for Pacquiao.
That was
The
the
speed.
That was the one thing that was missing when I went to his public workout. It was the timing. That seemed to be off. I spoke to Freddie Roach about it. He says, look, the legs are still there, and tonight it's about a great left hand for Manny against a great right hand from Barrios. There's that left for Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, so far it's been the left from Manny Pacquiao. No punches thrown yet from Barrios.
Barrios still feeling out, Manny. But you have to believe this will be as quick and resourceful as Manny will be all night. And so far, he looks good, jabbing to the body consistently.
Yeah, you know that Barrios is not going to make a mistake against the experienced Manny Pacquiao that's been in there against the greats of the greats. So being cautious in this first round.
Guys, Mario Barrios made no bones about it. He says the longer the fight goes on, the more it favors me. And we know that Pacquiao needs to have this kind of quick start.
Pacquiao split the guard during that sequence. That left hand speed is still there.
But there's a right hand, and Mario Barrios trying to establish some respect from the Pac-Man.
The first right hand that Mario Barrios drew, and it landed flush on Pacquiao. And it seemed like it didn't hurt him, but definitely got him off balance.
And Tim Cheatham both score the bout 114 to 114. The decision is a majority draw. And of course, in that case, the champion retains his title.
Mario Barrios won the 12th round on all 3 scorecards to retain his belt. But you hear the crowd's reaction to this fight. And look, you said 115, 113. He swept all the last 3 rounds. When Bob Santos told him, and we did the math here, and I said he needs the last 3 rounds for a draw, he did what he needed to do against the legend. All right, Jim Gray with Manny Pacquiao.
All right, thank you very much. Manny Pacquiao congratulating the corner of Barrios. Manny, your thoughts on that decision?
I thought I won the fight. I mean, it's a close fight. My opponent's very tough. Barrios, wonderful fight. I mean, good.
You're a 46-year-old man, and you had stamina back like when you were 35. How did you manage to pull that off?
Oh, just hard work, and then discipline, everything like that. And you know, I have to keep my body shape as always.
What more do you think you could have done so that it didn't come down to the hands of the judges?
I'm sorry that.
What more do you think you could have done so that you wouldn't have had it come down to the hands of the judges?
Oh, I'm trying to find a way to finish the fight, but you know, my opponent is so tough, it's big. He's not careless. He throw punches combination and with defense. So it's hard, getting hard, but I just moving around and counter punch, power punch.
This is one of the great performances in the history of not only this sport, but all of sports. What will you take from this as the disappointment of this draw and time passes?
I think it's you know, it's an inspiration to you know, like old boxers, that you know, when you have discipline and hard work, you can still fight. And you know, and I'm so thankful to God, because without God, Manny Pacquiao is not here. God is the source of all the strength and good health that I have right now.
What enabled you to be better tonight than you were 4 years ago?
Tonight, I'm more experienced. I'm more tactical fighter than compared before. I'm more careless than when I was young. So now I'm more careful, and I need to, although this is my first comeback, but I need more aggressive style and more punches, throwing punches. So like,
yes,
that's what I want, because that's my style, obviously.
What will you do now? Will you fight again?
I think so. I think so. God willing. God willing. I know the fans waiting there. I only have a 2 months training. What I need to do is like continue my training. Like in a championship fight like this, I should train like 4 months, 3 months and a half, so that the fight would be good. But because of election in the Philippines, I start late for my training, but it's okay. I love the Filipino people and I love to give honor to my country.
So you'd like to continue your career? Would you like a rematch?
Yes, of course, of course. That's the only legacy that I can leave behind, to give inspiration to the Filipino people and to be proud wherever you are.
Manny, congratulations. This was an awesome performance. Appreciate you. Thank you. Mario, a draw. Your feelings on the draw?
I thought I still pulled it out. But I still tip my hat to Manny. It was an absolute honor, to share the ring with him, to share the ring with somebody, with so much experience, who has accomplished so much in this sport, man. And shout out to all the Mexican fans here. Shout out to all the Filipinos, for supporting this event. It's just huge, by far, the biggest event I've had to date. And, we still came in here. We left everything in the ring. And, like I said, I tip my hat to Manny. There's nothing but love and respect.
How would you assess his stamina for a 46-year-old man? Were you surprised by it?
Oh, absolutely. No, it's crazy. His stamina, he could still crack. He's still strong as hell. And his timing, his rhythm, everything. He was still a very awkward fighter. To try to figure out.
Did you feel you were falling behind round 7, 8, 9, like it was getting away from you?
Not necessarily that it was getting away from me. I just knew, I had to try to step it up to really, to solidify a win.
You won the last 3 rounds on all the scorecards to enable this draw. And to win on one of the judges' cards. How cognizant of that fact were you?
Very. I was going to the corner. Rich and Bob were telling me, pick it up. Start really, pressing him. That was the plan in the first place coming in here. Try to make him feel old. But man, he still has some good legs. He still has a lot in the tank. And like I said, man, he still has in him.
He'd like a rematch. Will you give him one?
Absolutely. This was huge, for boxing. This is huge. What me and him were able to bring here today. I would love to do it again.
Mario, thank you.
Thank you, appreciate it.
All right, let's go back to ringside. Bernardo?
Thank you, Jim. And this was the second fight where Mario Barrios won round 12 to salvage a draw and keep his belt. And what a great night of action it was in Las Vegas. 46-year-old Manny Pacquiao defied the odds, but not enough. And tonight, we come away with the feeling that Manny Pacquiao still has something left in the tank. For Abner Mares, Brian Campbell, Joe Goose, and Brian Custer, the entire crew that worked so hard to bring you his show, I'm Bernardo Osuna.